We are listening to the third mini album from QWER, who you may call QWER, and the third mini album is called In a Million Noises, I'll Be Your Harmony. It's a very pop title. It's so far been a very fun pop album. We are doing a track-by-track listen through. We are up to track number 3. Now, I had to check the name of this song, Hello QWER, because I was looking at it, I was like, hashtag QWER, and then something in Korean. So I checked it and it was like, hashtag QWER, QWER search item is QWER. So, you know, that's kind of what I'm going with. Search item is QWER is the name of this song. I have no idea what to expect. It's 2 minutes 41. Somehow it's actually shorter than the song that came before. Now, I'm noticing how short a lot of these songs are. I mean, apart from the opening track, which is brilliant and goes on 5 minutes, and I think that might be because it's the music video version. Other than that, there's only one song that breaches over 3 minutes, and that's only 3 minutes and 3 seconds. So I'm wondering, with these songs being quite short, and with the girls writing more of their own songs recently, as I've heard, is this? I want you guys to get in the comments and tell me, is this album written by them? Because I wouldn't be surprised if a group like this, who are learning their craft and learning songwriting, you start writing your own songs, and anyone who's ever been a songwriter knows the first few songs you write are going to be quite short because, you're going to use the techniques, you're not going to overdo it, and you're going to sort of start from making the best of an easy arrangement. Now, I will say that we started off with a very strong single. I really like this song, which has been translated now as Dear. Be Happy took us in a simple, poppy, upbeat direction. From the title of this song, I have no idea what to expect, but I'm kind of intrigued. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to understand the lyrics, unfortunately, but I'm kind of intrigued to see what this sounds like. It's interesting. It's got a bit of a in their vibe. Maybe it's a song about them and their success and social media. Who knows? I'm probably not going to know by the end either because I'm not going to understand the lyrics. But even if I don't understand the lyrics, I'm going to understand if I like the song. We're always honest on this channel. Let's get into it. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more of these, because we're going to be doing a track-by-track review of the entire album. I think we're good. Let's listen to it. Okay. Oh, this is definitely more pop. Interesting. Okay, where are we going with this one? I can really feel the bass coming through now. I like that little keyboard line in there. It's kind of adding a bit of funk to everything. That's a very funky chorus. Yeah, this is really production heavy, even when the bass appears. It's kind of been remixed in. Very funky. I'm loving as well, just like the array of sounds as well. I like these songs that are sonically playful. It just feels like very, very solid K-pop. Oh, that little bit where the keyboard comes in, that's so funky. All right. This one is definitely interesting. Whereas the first two songs on the, I mean, this sonically, this is so much going on. It's really cool. It's got a very funky pop vibe, but it does raise an interesting question, and I mean this with the best possible respects, because one of the things, like I've said so much about QWER, whatever you want to call them, that I've really enjoyed is, as I say, how they brought the musician's journey very much to the highlight. This song, as much as I like it, definitely feels like a straight K-pop song. There's nothing really in this song that says band at all. Now, that means that on two levels, we can review it on two levels. As a straight K-pop song, I really like it. It's funky, it's bouncy. Again, for a song which has a relatively simple structure, it's smart enough to stay concise. It's not overly long. It doesn't overly play its hand. It's just kind of like, it's nice and it's fun. And the good thing about these songs that are nice and short is when they get to the end, you kind of really want to play them again. Like at the end of this song, I was like, I wouldn't mind listening to that again. I felt the same way about Be Happy before this. You know, these short, concise songs can have that quality going for them if they're also quite catchy, which this certainly was. I would say this is probably even more catchy than Be Happy, just because it had that really funky chorus with the thing going on with the keyboard. That was really cool. So on those sides, I really like it. I must also say that I really like it for the fact that it adds variation to the album, despite everything that I'm probably going to say about the band K-pop mix or comparison or balance. I must say that I do like when albums or mini albums have variation in them. And we had the first song was like a fairly dramatic pop rock song. The second song was an acoustically driven, upbeat, summery pop rock song. And then this song was just a straight K-pop song, really, I would say. Yeah, I can hear like the bass guitar and everything in there, but it's like it's cut up and mixed in so much that, you know, it might as well have just been sort of layered by the producer. So for me, I really like this. I would also be interested if this was written by the band. Also, respect to them, because you know you can write a song as a band and it can still be a band song, even if the eventual production takes it in a very different direction. So I have a lot of respect for the song. I think it works in the album, but I got to be honest, for considering that the whole thing that I love so much about this group is that they are kind of introducing this new feeling to Korea that you can do band music and it can still feel like K-pop and it can still attract the same people who have been listening to K-pop, and it can give them this whole new world of, hey, becoming a band and you're following the musician's journey instead of the idol's journey, or even an idol musician, you know, but you know, kind of because it's evolving the journey. When I hear a song like this that frankly it doesn't sound like a band song, I'm like, I like it. I'm not sure if it's necessarily what I would come to QWER for, though. I feel like, because this is one of the things that makes those previous two songs, and you know, think about songs like Fake Idol, TBH, but also things like Dear and Be Happy. Those songs absolutely have the K-pop appeal. So they have the K-pop appeal, but they don't feel like they could just have been produced by a K-pop group. They feel like they needed that band aspect. Like that band aspect's just sort of quietly in the background, but very quintessentially part of what makes them what they are. This song, to be honest, this could have just been a solo singer with a produced backing. I didn't really get a band feeling from this at all. So as a part of the album, love it. Musically, very enjoyable. Would I come back and listen to it again? On its own, as a single, maybe not, but definitely just as, you know, if I was listening to this album, this would be one of the tracks I'd be excited to replay it. And if I was listening to this album, I would be really happy when this song came on because it's fun, it's bouncy, it's funky. Is it what I come to QWER for? Maybe not, I'm going to be honest. So that's maybe the only thing I would put against it. But this is what makes these track-by-track album listen throughs really interesting, because, of course, next we get to see what Overdrive does. Overdrive, just by its very name, you think of Overdrive, you think of a guitar overdrive pedal, so I'm imagining it's going to be a guitar-heavy track. So I'm imagining that's going to steer us back the other way. But we'll find out when we do a reaction to that next track. So remember to join us on this channel, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll be coming back to do the next track very soon. So until I hopefully see you there, get in the comments, tell me what you think, and for now, ciao, ciao.